Web of this side, and in this video I want to talk to you about attention and how you can use it to move from scarcity mindset toward the abundance mindset. Understanding this concept will help you effectively reprogram your subconscious mind to a point where you stop resisting what you don't want, rather effectively move toward what you do want in your life. So in this video, I want to talk to you about your quality of attention and your focus and how it is related to your subconscious programming. Well, if you look at your life, you will see that 95% of what propel your life is consist of collective unconscious, your unconscious and subconscious mind. And what I mean by collective unconscious is that the ideas which we have been programmed that generally comes from our environment, that from our parents, our society, TV, social media, etc. We get unconsciously programmed with them. Only 5% is what is conscious. Okay, so if you observe it, conscious part is just consist of tip of the iceberg. And to really propel yourself in life and reaching to the next level, your primary goal should be to make this unconscious conscious, because if you don't do that, you will always look at your life and whatever happens to you, you will call it fate. As Carl Jung said that until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. So my goal with this video is to help you to understand how you can get more and more of your unconscious under your control. Okay. So first of all, what I want to share with you is that in your life, your focus creates attraction. Okay. Whatever you choose to focus on, you will move more and more toward it. The problem with most of the people in this society right now is that we focus more on what we don't want in our life rather than what we do want. And this is the result of how we have been conditioned while growing up. We have been around people who are always complaining about their life, how their life sucks, everything that is wrong with their life. And then we watch TV and media, and even they all the time talking about what is wrong with the government and their policies and everything else. We have these roasting YouTube channels on which they do the shit talking, and we enjoy all of this stuff, and eventually all this gets programmed in our mind and we start to operate that way. We start to look for what's wrong in our life, what's not working, rather than focusing on what is good and what is working. Okay, so understand that whatever you choose to focus on, somehow your mind and body and your whole being will find a way to move toward that. And really, what most people do is they think they are focusing on what they want, but in reality, they are more focused on what they don't want and what they want to avoid. Secondly, what I want to share with you is that every single desire that you have is always begin with the resistance. You look at your bank account and you say, you don't have enough money, and you, let's say, look at the mirror and you don't like how you look. The problem is that most of the people are just stuck at this resistance for most of the time. They know they should do something to increase their earning or should go to gym and start lifting weight to get a fit body, but they don't really move toward that desire because they are just too stuck here in this resistance mode and continue to talk about what they don't like or what they don't want, and as a result they continue to being stuck at their current situation. So understand that we have three quality of attention. We have positive attention, we have negative attention, and then we have neutral attention. Both positive and negative attention has the power to create and attract your reality, while neutral attention has power to dissolve it. Whenever you place positive attention onto something, you attract it in your life. Whenever you place negative attention onto something, you also attract it in your life as well. Problem is that most of the time we are too focused on what we don't want, and that's why most people don't even get to the level of desire, as they always keep drumming up the resistance more and more, because unconsciously this is how we have been programmed. We have been programmed to be in survival mode all the time, and part of being in survival mode means holding on to what you already have without looking forward and moving forward for more. So we have been in this lack, the scarcity, the survival mindset, not the thrival and abundance mindset. So, to give you an example, a year ago I had gained a lot of weight, and I used to look at myself in the mirror and I was like, oh, I don't like how I look. I don't like to be overweight, and I was just stuck at that point. I used to have unhealthy eating habits and, used to give myself excuses that, I have endomorph body type. I gain weight easily. I have genetics of overweight person. I can't have a fit body. And what I observe that this mindset, this resistance of how I don't want to look wasn't serving me. Then one day I asked myself, how you truly want to look like? What should be your ideal walking weight? And when I focused on what I want, rather what I don't want, I started improving this area. I started going to gym, started having quantified nutrition, tracking my macros and my calories, and started making progress. As my attention shifts from avoidance to desire, I started moving toward it, and eventually I lost over 8 kgs in last 7 months. So I want you to really keep this in mind and ask yourself, what are the day to day content of your thoughts? Even if it's 51% desire and 49% resistance, you will move forward. There will be forward movement. If it's 80% desire and 20% resistance, you will move even more faster. But if it's other way around, then you will just keep moving backward. You will take one step forward and two step back and continue to be stuck at your current situation. So now I want to share with you two key points that will help you to shift your focus to desire rather than being stuck at the resistance. So first and foremost, you need to have awareness around the thoughts you are having on day-to-day basis. What kind of thoughts you have roaming around in your head, because it's crucial to understand the problem first before we try to find a solution for it. What really happens is that most of the time, because we are unconscious, because we are unaware what's going on in our mind, and we get easily swept away by these negative thoughts that we have. You have to understand your thought pattern and notice predominant thoughts you are having, because again, if you are having 51% good thoughts, you will still move forward. So that's the absolute key. Every single hour, just put a reminder on your phone and just simply stop and observe the quality of your thoughts. Keep a track of what kind of predominant thoughts you have. You don't really need to do anything, just stop and watch these thoughts. Okay. Number two, whenever you see your focus shifting toward resistance, toward what you don't want, gently center your attention toward what you do want. Your attention is most powerful tool that you have. It has power to create anything for you, anything that you desire. But because we are living our life unconsciously, most of the time it is directed toward unnecessary stuffs. So whenever you caught yourself having a negative thought on what is not working, what is not wanted, gently pull the needle of your attention toward the desire. Don't force yourself or beat yourself for having a negative thought. Don't resist it, because if you do, what will happen is that you will be stuck in a negative feedback loop. And what really negative feedback loop is that, suppose you have a negative thought and you feel resistance toward it, then you have a negative thought of having a negative thought, you know and you have this resistance of feeling resistance toward it. and it keep adding up. Because whatever you resist, you persist. Whether you are placing positive attention or negative attention, in both cases, you are attracting it into your life. If you see your mind roaming in unwanted territories, focusing on lack and focusing on scarcity, shake yourself off and gently brought back your attention toward what is desired or what is wanted, toward the abundance and thrival thoughts. Okay. So, number one, first and foremost, have awareness around the predominant thoughts that you have throughout the day. And number two, gently bring your attention and center it back into what is desired instead of what is not working or what is not wanted. Okay, it's that simple. But because we live unconsciously and we don't wake up on time, we get caught up into these negative feedback loop. And as I said, until and unless you don't make your unconscious conscious, your life will be nothing but a suffering, and everything that will happen to you, you will call it fate. So, just to recap, we talked about subconscious programming and how our attention plays an important role in that. We understood that 95% of our actions are governed by unconscious, collective unconscious, and subconscious, and only 5% is what is conscious. So, essentially, our goal becomes to make this unconscious conscious. Next, we talked about focus and how our focus is creating and attracting our reality, and three qualities of this attention: negative, positive, and neutral. Both negative and positive attention or focus has power to create your reality. Okay. Then we talked about that every desire start at the level of resistance, but most of the time we just stuck at this level because we are more focused on what we want to avoid in our life rather than being focused on what we truly desire and moving toward it. Then we talked about two keys, and number one is to have awareness around the predominant thought that you have in your day-to-day life. Check the content of these thought. Are they more focused on lack or scarcity or what is not working in your life, or they are focused more toward what you desire, what you want? If you have 15% desire or 50% good thoughts, 49% resistance, you will still move forward in your life. Second, whenever you find yourself having these negative thoughts filled with lack and scarcity, gently pull your attention toward what is desired, what is wanted. Don't resist these negative thoughts, else you will be stuck in this negative feedback loop. Instead, shake yourself off and gently center your attention toward the desire and move toward it. With that, I am concluding this video. I hope this has been useful to you. I will see you guys in the next video, and until then, may peace be upon you.